Thank you, Akka, for the great introduction of mine. When I was thrown out in second standard, just because I used to talk a lot and I was branded a lot, such as I was a slow writer, a person who talks a lot and understands concepts very difficultly. My mother used to be very sad that my daughter cannot be like this. She cannot be treated like this. So she changed my school. My dear friends, when I was thrown, I could have gone into a shell or bounced back. From shut up to start up, I will be telling you all the things I incorporated in my life in the next 15 minutes. My startup's name is going to be Super Me. Su stands for good and Per stands for through you, within you. Be good or get the good things through you and from you. M stands for motivation and E stands for enthusiasm. My dear friends, if we have the best motivation and the best enthusiasm, we can get anything. I will be launching my startup by 2025 as I'll be in second P. This is the best opportunity I can get. My dear friends, today I will be telling you all the 4 basic pillars required while we are doing public speaking or any communication. The first pillar, which is very much required, is confidence. Without confidence, it is very difficult for us to understand. Now, let me give you all an example to understand this concept very better. Now, we cannot cook without gas. We cannot run a car without petrol. And we cannot on the light without electricity. This electricity, petrol, and gas. These and all are the key. And these are the confidence. Now, we are the lock. And confidence is the key. When we insert that key of confidence in us and unblock, magic is going to happen. My dear friends, the second pillar is body language. Under body language, we get 3 sub-pillars. The first sub-pillar is eye contact. When we are talking to people, it is very tend for us to look at single point, which people whom we are not looking at feel missing. So when we are looking at speaking to people, it gets their attention. They are attracted towards what we are trying to tell. But if we start looking at every single one, it will take a lot of time. So let us try to look from left to right and right to left once when we are speaking. It makes people that they are not missed out while we are speaking. Then comes posture. Under posture, it is that when we go on stage, we should not be very stiff and hold our body to ourselves. If we do that, then you feel like a soldier. Nobody will be interested to hear to a very stiff soldier, right? We should not be very loose and bent, because when we're doing that, we feel very uncomfortable and we cannot convey what message we are trying to tell. We have to be properly and normally stand. When we do that, people will be able to hear us properly. Then comes gesture. Gesture is also very important, because when we are conveying a message, it is necessary for us to have gestures. Not only our hand gestures is important, our facial gestures is also very much important. Because if we just keep our hands and our legs to ourselves and our face very tight, we are not conveying anything, because there is no reactions or anything in it. Let me give you all an example by speaking like a robot and like a very normal person. Hello, my name is Chinmay. I'm here to tell you all how I am starting my startup. This is just a robot. Hello, my dear friends. I am Chinmay. I'm here to tell you all about my startup. This is a very different thing. Which one did you all like? We all like the one which is very bubbly and we are speaking very joyfully. This is how we all should be. We should be very joyfully when we are talking with a lot of gestures. It is very helpful because we are conveying the great message. My dear friends, the third pillar which is very necessary, is voice. Under voice, we again get three sub-pillars. The first sub-pillar is clarity. When we have clarity in what we are thinking, then automatically we get clarity in what we are trying to convey. The clarity will come out very easily. My dear friends, when we have clarity in what we are trying to tell, it is very easy. The second sub-pillar is audibility. Well, what is audibility? When we are talking, let us notice, when we are talking very loudly, the people who are sitting at the front, they can barely hear you. It's very loud. But the people who are sitting at the back cannot even hear you properly. That should not happen. So to prevent that from happening, we can speak in a proper manner. We can ask before we start, am I audible to the people who are sitting at the back? If we ask that, then we get a conveying message telling that, okay, people at the back cannot hear me. I can increase my volume so everybody can hear me equally. That is very necessary. Then the third sub-pillar, which is very most important, is modulation. My dear friends, when we are angry, let me give you an example to understand this better. A word called amma. We all use it in our day-to-day life. Now, when we are very happy, we say, Amma, I finally scored the 100 out of 100 in this course, or 95 out of in this course or exam. But when we are angry and we just scored very bad marks, we go like, I don't want to listen to it. It's very bad. I don't want to tell you how much it is, Amma. We very angry with it. But we want some new, maybe for example, iPhone 14. We want iPhone 14. And we all crave for new phones. We go to our mother and we, Amma, I really want that phone. It is very nice. It has this kind of megapixel quality. It has that kind of quality of range. So many features we convey to our mother. We very buttery towards her. That is how there's one word called Amma. But we are adding different modulations to it. That makes the word so much better and so much, meaningful. My dear friends, modulation is the key in voice, because if we don't have modulation to what we are trying to tell, it is that we are bland, again, a robot. Our voice sounds like a robot and there's no message conveyed properly. The fourth and very important pillar of the four pillars is expressions. My dear friends, when we are conveying a message, expressions is very necessary, because without expression, we stand with a normal face and we just keep on telling something. It is not conveying anything. People are not getting attention towards you. People are not looking at you and hearing what we are trying to tell. To prevent that from happening, let us bring out some emotions and expressions on my face. When we are very happy, we go, oh, finally. When we are very sad, we go, no, this is not right. Different kinds of expressions has been added. Even in many dance forms, there are expressions which are really necessary. The same way in public speaking, when we are conveying a message which is very happy, we have to do it. For example, when we score, let's say when we pass our exams or board exams, we go, finally I passed it, I do not have to take a retest. That is the happiest one expression what we have added. When we feel it, we go, no, I am not going to do it again. I have to take it again. I have to study hard. I have to do it again and again. But until I pass, I should not give up. That's the expression what we want to get. My dear friends, here is the fourth pillar. But did we all know that we all know about manners, and we all have heard about mannerisms. What is mannerism? We most of the time use it in our daily life. What is mannerisms? Now when we are on the stage, most of us tend to keep our hands in our pocket, scratch our head, set our hair, and many things. We might feel it's comfortable. People might notice it. But we feel it is right for us. But it is not right, because people are noticing us. We should keep ourselves calm, but not in our hands in our pocket. And those are the mannerisms which can be noticed. To prevent this from happening, we can ask the people when we are rehearsing or practicing to note that things down, whatever mannerisms are there, note them down. And So people will, like, when we improve, people will start getting attracted. They will hear to you. So, like, notice it and they will definitely work on. We know all of that. My dear friends, to get the notation done and get it correct, it is also a grace gifted by the divinity or a prasadam given by the God. My dear friends, what is this prasadam given by the God? When we go to a temple, they give us prasadam. Do we accept it or not? We do accept it. But what if it is something we don't like? Yes, we still accept it and take it to your home where somebody will truly accept it. Well, still, I've seen many people compare it to their life and it's very negatively talking about themselves. Then they say, I'm a nerd, I don't like to be in this world, I am not fit to live, I got very bad marks. I've heard many people telling that, I don't deserve to live, and many more negative and harmful comments towards themselves. It is not right, because we are a gift given by the God. My dear friends, when we start accepting ourselves, then we'll be able to respect ourselves unconditionally, love ourselves unconditionally. When the acceptance is entered in your life, then the respect and love automatically comes into our life. My dear friends, acceptance is very necessary because without acceptance, nothing works. My dear friends, here ends my speech. But if you guys want any training programs to be conducted, Super Me is here. Thank you and have a wonderful day. And good luck for becoming